Good evening, everyone. Here we go then. Yep, it's open season on Arsenal. Uh, Let me get the hat on. So I was toying with whether to wear this hat every time we uh we lose the way we do. To be honest, after that game, like I predicted in the pre-match analysis, we lose by 2 goals. It happened. Um, Watched the team long enough to know unless something happens, how it's gonna go. Chelsea better team, men against boys. There's nothing new that we've learned against the really, really top brass until we get players that match the top brass players or these players drastically improve. There's no point having your Saka, your ESR, your Tierney. That's just 3 of them, and it doesn't run like at the spine of the pitch. If you had like an Oba, your ESR, your Saka at the side, and then a really strong presence in midfield, and Gabriel before COVID was really strong, and then Leno that you can really count on. You can't, that spine, not there until that spine's fully sorted. Leno, apart from conceding the goals, didn't put much of a foot wrong today. He made that good save. So, it's one of the better games, and I'm not surprised with Ramsdale sitting on the bench. He's going to play better now, Leno is, or he's just going to know, his time's up. So that's why I reckon I said it would be by 2 goals they'd lose, and they did. Lukaku, especially in the first half, showed his class. But Lukaku showed the other side of his game. Why certain people don't put him in that world class bracket, whereby certain things. I'm being harsh on him. He had a great game, so I'm asking for a hat trick or 2 goals. He did what he did. It was class. Havertz, just some touches. Just what a baller. Well, Chelsea would do well to keep holding him for the rest of his career. I'll tell you that. Havertz is a baller. Mount had a decent game. Can't really see anyone in the Chelsea team that really played bad. Reece wasn't so great going back, but they didn't punish him. Saka had that chance where it was 1-on-1, but it was on his right foot that he would have to come on or shoot a really great shot from that angle from the left foot, which takes something really special to beat the keeper. And the Oba headed it in that someone didn't get onto it when he came on. Holding had that header. Should have scored. If Holding scores that, they had that penalty. It was a penalty. That tackle on Saka, it was clumsy, as Gary never said on Sky Sports. But that was clumsy. That was a penalty they've been given. And obviously Arsenal don't get much of those. It happens. But you got to react, you got to play to the ref's whistle. It was up to those guys, and they didn't come through. One thing I saw, there were a lot of those balls coming up to Lukaku so many times. You'd think, okay, let some of us just sit there and block that middle ball through and force them to go out wide. Because when they were crossing in, apart from 1 or 2 chances, there wasn't much joy from crosses coming in. So everything that was dangerous was crossfield balls on a couple of occasions, but lots of balls into Lukaku's feet. You got to block that. You've got to imagine to yourself that they're going to have to force Lukaku to get on the end of headers or get on the end of crosses like he did with his first goal. But having it come into feet, come on. Should have blocked that. But then with Sambi Lokonga, who's a young guy, and Xhaka in the middle, and that's not really been Xhaka's game, there's nothing different. We're learning. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic when Partey returns between Partey and Xhaka again, or Partey and Lokonga. That should be interesting. Pepe is what it is. Martinelli couldn't really get in the game. Second half did have one through ball that came through to him, and there was not much he could do. Just went a bit long. ESR came alive a little bit. It'll be interesting to see what impact Odegaard has, and I reckon he will start when he plays the next game against City. See what that's like. I reckon he'll go for broken start with over against City. So I'm already looking forward to the next game, but I'm predicting City to do us as well. 1 goal or 3 goals or more. I reckon City will either beat us by a goal because we'll try better, or they'll just cream us. So I'm really looking towards the 4th game. But hey, like in football, if anything happened, if that penalty was given today, that goes 2-1. Maybe Chelsea wobble a little bit. They get 2-2. Maybe they still lose 3-1, 4-1. But you'll never know. and it's all ifs and buts. Once again, I'm on my own today. It seems like some of the other lads don't want to come in and review today's game, but that's it. Dire times at the moment. Nothing new that we've learned. We knew this, especially when you look at the fixture list. The Brentford one was a surprising one. That how could that go so bad? But when you look at the fact that, unfortunately, they put all the eggs in one basket with preparing with Over and Laka, and they had to change that. Maybe they should have postponed that game, as Arteta said in his press conference on Friday, with 2 people in the squad. Now you've got Ben White, who's tested positive. Today's game still went ahead. Looks like what the Premier League want to do in terms of regulations. There has to be a certain amount of players that have tested positive and have been around the squad for them to call off the game. So it is what it is. We move. I won't say it's a totally new squad because Lokonga's the only one new in. You've got Martinelli playing a lot more now. Balogun's already been training with them for a long time. So bar one player and say Ben White from last week, there isn't so much that has changed. So there should be no excuses. Can't say Suarez had a bad game or a great game, but they were just so much better. Class was there. The volume between both teams was there. And it's going to take a long time to close that gap. Let's see if that long time is a long time in the number of years, a long time in the amount of windows it takes this man to get it. But some people talking, saying Arteta's this, Arteta's that. Look, he needs more transfer windows, needs more time with these guys to get to where it is he wants to. Because he's working with a whole load of years of mentality of how these guys have been playing. And that's what I've been harping on about. So this has been the RBN YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And write some comments, give some feedback. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you for City's game. Hoping it'll be different, but my prediction is either lose by a goal or 3 or more. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. So, thank you for watching the All Things Arsenal broadcast. This is the RBN YouTube channel. There are other offerings and services on this YouTube channel, but this is the All Things Arsenal show that you've just watched. Please like, subscribe, and share with other people. Thank you again.